inside. But it's not responding. The flare crest. The Sentinel is telling us we need to find the 3 flare stones corresponding to the flare crest. Then we will be able to lift the confinement set by the Fraccidus.
But I'm not seeing any flare stones, or any kind of entrance to another chamber.
There seems to be something underwater. Let's start with a chrono sorter here.
The water level has dropped. It's the flare stone, on that rock.
Let's go retrieve it.
The flare stone is right here, but we have to open this photon barrier first.
This barrier will break down once the corresponding photon vaults are destroyed. One of the photon vaults is in there. Onwards. We need to find a way to destroy the spikes with the corroder's help. Same as last time. Let's locate the photon vault first.
Tell truth from facade.
Onwards.
The remaining photon vault is hidden behind the fissured ledge.
Fissured ledge. If only there was a tacitite fulminate. Let's look around. Why not?
Tell truth from facade. Wind Rider. Finale.
Strike is one. Bask in the sunlight.
Fear no more. Tell truth from facade. Settled.
Together we fight. Leave it to me. Strike is one. Evil be cleansed. heaven ordains. Banish all vice.
Wind Rider. Tell truth, son. Don't you worry. I can take it.
Roll for me.
You're wide open.
I can use some fertilizer. Life is in everything. Going against wind.
Unstoppable. Don't you worry. My last breath. Ready for battle. Time for a short break.
Going against wind.
Done.
2 more to go. Let's look for them nearby. Going against wind. Going against wind. Going against wind.
Tell truth, son. Break.
Oh, stars, heed my calling. Leave it to me. Photosynthesis. Together we fight. Life is in everything. On fluorescent shadows. Once, tacit discords terrorized the land.
The region of Jinzhou was under siege. A mother and her newborn child were hiding in ruins, trying to avoid the deadly creatures. They weren't safe for long, as the tacit discord found them. The mother sacrificed herself to protect her child. But with her gone, it was difficult for the newborn to survive. In a couple of minutes, its loud cries gradually died out. Fortunately, the newborn's cries echoed through the forest with a unique resonance that reached the ears of the mighty Sentinel. With a burst of energy, our Sentinel dispelled the surrounding evils. But sadly, it was too late. That night, Mount Firmament shook with the roars of a Wuthering, and dark clouds gathered. The Sentinel returned with a dead infant in its embrace. As if by magic, somber clouds parted, and shooting stars lit up the sky. With Mount Firmament's unique flow of time, the Sentinel brought the deceased infant back to life. The resurrected infant became known as the
Sentinel's appointed resonator, and went on to become the magistrate of Jinzhou. Yes, it's me. I've lived in Jinzhou my whole life, and never ventured into Hongzhen. To me, Jue is more than just our sentinel, or I've been thinking about it on our way here. If the sentinel predicted our fight, why would it even bother? Now I understand why. Because I am the sentinel's resonator. If Jinzhou ever faces a similar time crisis, in our sentinel's prediction, the battle between us, it had been waiting for an opportunity. Now may not be the opportunity the sentinel has been waiting for. I have to go and face it while I still can. To learn about the truth, or complete our destined battle. Give up, To be honest, I did. It was the endless kindness of you, even Jue's decision to bring me back to life. Jinzhou holds everything that's dear to me. I'm okay. The pain I'm feeling is nothing compared to those trapped in the temporal disruptions. I must find the Sentinel as soon as possible. We draw from the same source of power. If there is truly no other option in the end, then I will have to fight it. I refuse to back down. I will fight. To protect the Sentinel and to defend Jinzhou. One life may be lost, if it means keeping everyone safe. But let me make one thing clear. I am not planning. We're not in a situation. Thank you for placing. Come to think of it, many good things. Thank you, Rover. My teacher, Chung Li, told me it's up to both of us to solve the crisis at Mount Firmament. But don't worry, I'm prepared. This isn't about succumbing to destiny. It's about... I am grateful to have you by my side through it all.
One last flare stone to go.
Now we can get that flare stone.
Tell truth of the sun.
Leave it to me.
Lend me your strength. Oh, stars, heed my calling. Onwards. Onwards.
Ready for battle. Finale. Tell truth of the sun. Wind Rider.
Together we fight. Bloom. Bask in the sunlight.
Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Break. Wind Rider. I can take it. Tell truth of the sun.
Lend me your strength.
All set. The Sentinel should be able to break free now.
Yes, I believe so. Let's head back to the Sentinel's place.
Jinji, it has been quite some time. And greetings, Lord Arbiter. Or should one address you as Rover now? One cannot discern the cause of your arrival. Yet it's shall a child who has lost their memories take up arms and fight for their fate? The seed of the future shall be sown in this very moment. Once the situation settles, an explanation shall be provided. For now, one must... Jinji, your journey has been an arduous one. Aside...
I cannot bring myself to ask for more. All I seek is the truth. Mount Firmament is in grave danger. Regarding the temporal mandate and your injuries...
One understands your concerns. The timing may not be optimal for this disclosure, yet in the midst of crisis. For one will soon perish. One such as this, of immortal nature, is designed to endure for all time. Yet one suffered severe harm in ancient times, and now relies on the Mianloong chamber for survival. This is not the optimal solution. For a long time, one has had to use this chamber to replenish energy, hoping to delay the Yet fate cannot be defied. The Fraxitus have conspired against this one. Now, the injury only worsens. The Mianloong chamber can no... Jinzhou. The city of Jin... Ever since one descended upon Mount Firmament, using the power of temporal mandate to repel tacit discords, time has been in disarray. Over the past millennia, one has defied the laws of nature and sustained Jinzhou. Otherwise, the temporal disruption would wreak havoc not only on Mount Firmament, but on the entire region of Jinzhou. Jinzhou shall forever remain frozen in time. The past and the future melt in. All inhabitants of Jinzhou shall endure this perpetual fate until time itself. It is this one's own doing, and one must put an end. In the coming days, one will exert every ounce of strength to freeze the time in Jinzhou. In that moment, Jinzhou will fall into stillness, but not...
Is there truly nothing else we can do?
This is not the optimal solution, but it suffices.
Please, forgive me, but I cannot do a decade, a century. What if... And who would be willing to spend precious resources rescuing a small city in a far-off corner of the world? Jinzhou's fate deserves better than an uncertain future.
Whilst one may not live to witness the future, one can still... Magistrate Jinji, as you express doubts, pray tell, the flow of time upon Mount Firmament isn't... If one does not freeze the time now, the situation in Jinzhou shall surely worsen 100-fold.
You once predicted a destined battle between us. Is it true?
Correct.
I was lost at first, struggling to grasp the prophecy's meaning. Only when I learned of your actions, By clashing two resonating powers, a second resonance awakening can be induced. Through this, I am able to push my resonance ability, though I will be forced to raise my blade against you.
Ridiculous! If you clash with my resonance power, even the smallest mistake will... You are well aware of its excruciating effects. The pain you feel now is... Moreover, you will be trapped within the fissures of time itself. Your being...
But I can restore the errors in the flow of time. Isn't that why you saved me all the...
Jinshi, you are given one last opportunity. You are only here to witness before... But you are not compelled to remain. Command me to transfer my temporal mandate at the moment of her resonance ability's depletion. Miss that moment by even the slightest margin, and Jinshi's fate.
I should have died a long time ago. But I was lucky enough to be saved by you, allowing me the chance to see the glittering lights of Jinzhou for myself. You rewinded time to save me. I am responsible. Jinzhou is my home. If it's ever in danger, I will do everything in my power to protect what I hold dear, even at the cost of my own life.
Such a valiant speech. Do you know the weight of this decision?
I understand your concerns. I will reach my second awakening with our destined confrontation and restore the time flow. Are you willing to bet on me?
Restore the time flow. Pray, from where does this confidence arise? You are my resonator, but your strength is only a fraction of mine. There is little chance for you to retreat unscathed.
But I can at least win some hope for our people. Even if it costs me my soul, my everything, I cannot die without trying. I may only bear your power for a fleeting moment. It's all I need to secure a better future for Jinzhou, defying all of your predictions, and I can keep you safe. If there is anyone who can face you in a fight, that person has to be your resonator. I will be your final winning move in this game.
Are you truly ready to challenge a being worshipped by your kind? Will you not regret it when you meet your bitter demise?
I will not regret it, no matter what.
Very well, Magistrate of Jinzhou. Come to the summit. Demonstrate your prowess. Show me how you shall be my triumphant ace. Lord Arbiter, one is curious about your choice this time. Wherever the tides may take us, you will bear witness to our fight.
Government must be guided by virtue. Xi, do you keep this in mind?
Yes, virtue must come first. Politics, commerce, it all must serve the people.
From now on, you shall be known as Jinshi, bearing Jinzhou's name as your own. What do you think of this world?
Like here. Darkness clings, but lights flicker in the gloom.
A guiding light easily lit.
That's why they stand out so brightly against the darkness.
This entrance leads to one sonorosphere. Magistrate Jinshi, one shall await Rover. This battle is related to the fate of Jinzhou.
If I open it, Jinshi is bound to face you in the ultimate battle. The ideal outcome would be for her to absorb your power at the critical moment. But there's a chance that she could push herself too far and end up dying from overclocking. Though, if I do nothing...
Correct. Now, please let us...
Rover, I have been preparing for this moment. Leaving Jinzhou behind fills me with regret. Knowing I may never again bask in its glory, but that's why I'm here. To ensure that others can still experience the wonders. Our city has a rich history, with generations witnessing endless sunrises and sunsets at the border. Our people, they deserve a bright future. I want to protect Jinzhou in my own way. As Jinshi, as a citizen of Jinzhou, let's begin. Heaven ordains. Banish all vice.
resonance. Strike fast. Why not? Evil be cleansed. Onwards. Ha! The sky beckons. Thunder guide us. Onwards.
Quite the impressive feat, Magistrate Jinshi. However, you are still a long way from inheriting my power. Back down now, while you still can.
I've made up my mind, and I will not back down. You once said it's not easy to become a candle of light. But I still want to try. I want to see if I can ignite a spark of hope for Jinzhou.
Lord Arbiter. May this one transfer the temporal mandate to Jinshi. This one has heard your decision. What do you think of this?
They deserve a brighter future.
transfer has been carried out as you instructed. Jinji, one shall honor one's promise and restore Jinzhou's future to you and its people.
Onwards.
Jinshi has recovered. One will soon send her back to Jinzhou with all matters resolved, as per the agreement. It is time for one is prepared to answer any inquiries you may have. I am Jue the Sentinel, the guide of Jinzhou's civilization. You are my arbiter, and my foreman. In bygone days, I stood by your side as you established Jinzhou City. You tasked me with safeguarding it. This one begs your pardon, for it is not all-knowing. One is prepared to answer any inquiries you may have. You're tacit, Mark. There is something unusual.
What? What's wrong? Rover, who's bullying? Huh? Is it you, big thing? Huh? How dare you? Wait, pause. I don't think it has any bad intentions. It smells like the unnatural smell I smelled in Jinzhou before. Oh, so you must be that sentinel. Rover, why didn't you wake me up earlier? I got a feeling I missed out on a lot of fun.
It does feel similar to me, but there is... This entity is unfamiliar to me, as it resides within your... Lord Arbiter, have you heard of the Black Shores? The Black Shores is the starting point of your journey in this world. If you have doubts, this one... Worry not. The wuthering waves ebb and flow. They shall send you back to where you belong. One suggests heading back to Hongzhen to reunite with your companions, Lord Arbiter. With Mount Firmament no longer posing a threat, surely Hongzhen will undergo significant changes.